This is what I've accomplished today, you guys. It was a very productive day. I went down side streets and through wooded areas and neighborhood back alleys looking for rogue lilacs and raspberries. We harvested a ton of awesome stuff today. Try to imagine with me, my friends. These are raspberries. There's some wild, which are amazing berries. And then there was some rogue yellow raspberries that have been growing outside their yard years and years, and I'm stealing them. Here's some more raspberries. Don't worry, they're gonna perk back up. I got lots of roots. I dug up lilac-colored lilacs, pink-colored lilacs, and some almost white lilacs. I'm gonna grab me some dark purples tomorrow. But imagine, if you will, and then this lilac got two. There's some pink ones there, and then a little wild rose for her plot. Everybody's got lots of roots, and they're looking good. And what we're attempting to do here is grow a fence out of lilac trees and berry bushes in between. And if it's looking good, we'll definitely be planting other climbers in between to create a nice wall here, a nice lilac hedged yard instead of a fence, intertwined with climbing peas and cherry tomatoes and berries of all sorts. I'll be out in the woods this winter harvesting more. The kids are here. They're working on a terrarium. By kids, I mean Don's oldest, along with his son-in-law and grandson. They're making terrariums today. Oh, look, somebody brought home some pretty poppies and a rose. How nice. They were sure to get the root just like you need to. I'm going to show you how my garden's doing. I'll take a quick peek at the side yard, even though nothing's grown over there yet. Still got this whole hole to fill. My chives from last year just shot up this spring, and then I've got basil, shishito pepper, lavender, and thyme. You know, it's really hard to grow thyme because, oh, it's not thyme, it's rosemary. Fuck my joke. I was gonna say thyme is hard to grow because it's relative and it's weirdly linear on our planet. But here's some tomatillas blooming and a cherry tomato. Nice flowers on that one. Flowers on this little sweet pepper. It's coming in. And so is one of my little shishitos. I've never tried a shishito, so I'm really excited about this. And here's my lavender. I'm excited about that too. Okay, as I promised, the side yard. And here's that big giant tree I was telling you about that fell. That wire over there caught it. Hallelujah, it saved us financially, and the city just came and cleaned it up, pulled it off the wire, chopped it up, and left it in our yard for us to do as we see fit, because it used to touch the sky. Look how big that is. It just ripped down by the wind. Spruce beetles killed it and made it weak, and the wind got through the rest of it. So here's the side yard. I've been trying to basically turn it into a flower fairy butterfly garden since we moved in, but we haven't really had the seeds been coming up, so it's time to start transplanting some more things. Oh, we've got some, looks like the goldenrod is finally coming up, and Don is loving these ferns that he's been taking care of. Since we moved in, we got this whole mess of fireweed that just shoots up really purple, beautiful. And then there's some other flowers over here. But if I'm not mistaken, they're also purple, but they're like shaped like little bluebells, so we'll see those later in the summer. They're starting to bloom out, but nothing but leaves so far. And then this is the compost pile so far. He just built a hedge for it today. It used to just be a mound, but now look at it. Look at it. It's becoming a wall. And there's the flowers I showed you from the first beginning. And we're also going to do the front side of the yard as well to complete the fence. But where, oh where, should I be parking my camper? There's so many choice spots to park on the lot, and I get to pick from all of them and decide how I want to do this. But what I decided that I'm going to end up doing is just keeping a camper here and one in Vegas. I mean, it's silly to try to drive back and forth from Alaska. That's far. I do want to travel, so I want a nice petite vehicle for the down south in the winter. But over here, I want something nice and big that can be a big giant bedroom in the yard for me. So we're taking the shit off the top of this thingy. I don't know what we're putting in over here, but we want to cover up this fence as well. It's perfectly good fence, functioning great, no reason to take it down, but it doesn't give us any privacy, absolutely zilch. So we have the same plan of putting trees, berries, and climbers all around here. And then over here, we have what's affectionately known as Strawberry Hill. But we still only have 3 strawberries on Strawberry Hill. Dawn put 2 in the first year. They come back every year. I put 2 in last year or the year before. Yeah, they've been here 2 years. This is the second time they've come up with berries, but only one of the plants survived. I think the cats shit to death on the other one. They kept coming over here. All of them. Look, there's a turd right there. Look at it. They pooped my strawberry to death. But we want to plant this whole hillside to these strawberries. No reason not to. Alright, so this is normally my parking spot where the kids are working on their terrarium. I could, if it's short enough, back it up into here, or I could park out front here, but the idea is that there's an electrical outlet on this side of the door and around on the other side. Around this corner, there's another one. So that would be the best place for me to hook up and be right by the front door and still leave my Airbnbers and renters plenty of room to park in front of the door so that the cameras keep surveillance on their vehicles. We do survey the property. And then the other option would be that there's so much space right here. I just don't want to be A, too close to the fire hydrant, B, too close to the traffic, and 3, dragging cords all the way out here. I'm gonna have to get really long cords, so ideally backing it up into this little hillside where I normally park the Prius would be good. The other idea that I had was that it could go right there next to the car. That makes it difficult for snow shoveling in the winter, though. It's not like I'm gonna live in it during the winter, but I still want to have access to it and use it periodically as a studio if I can. There's our studio. Whoop, 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 whoop. And these are the other trees we took down of our own free will so they didn't smash our house. Because, whoa, look at that. That's some damage where the neighbor's tree fell on our roof. From over there. There's stumps now in the side yard, but it's crazy how far away they came to crash into our house. And that's it for today, guys. I'm your friend Crystal from Alaska. Subscribe, comment, share, like, and love me. Please love me. Please love me.